First of all, a very interesting feature that we have that is very common with camper vans is the foldable table. You can work, you can cut vegetables while you're outside. Very useful. If you have a chair, camping chair, you can cut and eat here. It folds very neatly in place, and it's the same wood. This is cherry, burnt cherry actually, the same wood in all the surfaces. So we can find the same wood here in the features of the bed slide and on the countertop. As you can see, the concept of the van is just white, black matte and wood. The first thing that we notice when we enter is there is this bench with these cushions that are really hard. So one thing that I personally don't like about camper vans is when they have like really soft cushions and then they get really deformed quite easily. These are really, really hard. As you can see, I'm putting all my weight. Very comfortable. In front of us, we have another seat. Well, here is the sitting area. There is a table here that slides in front that you can actually remove if you wish and put away or use it outside. That it also has a leg that allows it to be much more stable once you have it folded inside. Apart from the sitting area, what is interesting is that under each seat there is storage space. So you will have a look. You can open this, and as you can see, there is plenty of storage space. What we can see there is the water tank with a capacity of 110 liters. That is very interesting, and you can see the water level from here. You can also remove this. They are attached with Velcro. You can remove them to wash them. On the other side, if you will notice, has the same style. You can remove them as well, and there is more storage. Interestingly, down there, that is the water heater that the air heater that heats the van independently of the engine. So it uses diesel, and then it's able to heat the van with its own diesel. In case of winter, you have the car turn off and you're heating the van as you want. The hot air comes from this ventilator, and in 2 minutes you have the van extremely hot. With this door, what we can do is open it, and there is the electronic compartment inside with a little light. C'est atroce. C'est pas grave, c'est pas ta faute, c'est complètement la faute de l'electronic compartment.
Okay.
No. The electronic compartment has an external battery of 1,500 amps per hour, which is triple the normal capacity of a van battery. It also has a hot water tank, and it has an inverter. That means that you can plug here your laptop, and also it has 12 volts in multiple places. There are many other electric outlets. For example, there is one up here. If you see this, there is also an AC outlet here that allows you to charge your laptop, and a normal 12 volt outlet here. Now that we opened this, we can also notice that all these cabinets open with a pneumatic system, and it's very, very spacious. It has plenty of space inside, and the interesting thing of them is that they are covered with the same it's covered with the same material as the whole van. And what I like about them is that they're not flimsy at all. For example, they are built into the frame of the van. What this means is that it holds the weight of a person, as you can see. So there is no way it's gonna break. You can put as much weight as you want. It's not going anywhere at all. This one has a very particularity, is that it has also an external shower. So if we open here, what we can see is the shower that you can control the temperature on and off, and shower either inside with an indoor shower kit or outside, or clean any gear you want. And then it tags neatly here. Apart from that, we have this cabinet here right under the table. If we open it, there is some storage space, but there is the control of the van. So we have more plugs here to charge. Here we have the water control, here we have the heat control and the battery charge, and the rest of the buttons are to control different systems, for example the water pump, etc. What is very important to know is that in the van everything closes with latches, so it doesn't open while we are driving. And right underneath this one there is the fridge compartment. It's a really big compartment that opens, that slides out, and you have a fridge. This is connected to electricity, to the 12 volt fridge, and it's 70 liters fridge. And then it closes neatly here so it doesn't open while driving. What we can see in the kitchen is there is a sink. It's a really big sink that we can remove this. It helps to store some spaces. And the interesting part, this is a pull sink and you can pull it out to clean. Oh, it has also a soap dispenser. And then if we continue to the right side, we have a countertop of the same material that you can remove while driving, while cooking, and you can store neatly behind the driver's seat. And we have the kitchen. So this is a kitchen stove, it works with gas. You can use an inner circle or an outer circle for more power, and that's it. This protects the passenger seat from any spills, from any oils. It's very old. It has been painted with a oil that resists splashes of oil, etc. So that's very strong. And then underneath the kitchen we have all the counters, all the how do you say this? All the drawers. The drawers have push buttons to lock them in place. Once they're locked, you cannot open them at all. But if you open them, you can slide them. They're very convenient. So apart from the typical drawers, there is a big drawer here, a big opening with the gas. You can put up to 2 gas bottles in case you need. And there is also a big open one where you can see, for example, this is part of the sink, where you can hang big tools, pans, pots, hanging them here, or you can even put a small hanger to put clothes, for example. Other interesting things are the bed. So this is a sliding bed. The bed is made with the same material as the cushions. It's a really hard foam. And you may wonder why there is a cut out here. And that's because this bed, it's a 170 for 180 bed. But if you want to make it even bigger, you can slide the bed structure. It slides out. As you can notice, all the details, it's all painted white with the same paint. There is nothing that stands out. And you can put, we're gonna do this together, you can put this cushion here. It fits perfectly. Voila, you have now a 2 meter by 170 bed. So in case you're making a party here, there is plenty of space for everybody. Another interesting thing that we have not shown you is this upper cabinet. So for example, this one also has to put your tissues, exactly, thank you, and the aluminum foils. And now that you're pointing already up, we can notice that there is fans. There are 2 fans actually, one here and one over the bed area, that can pull the air in and out. It can also open to enter the light of the outer day. So this is very interesting. Having 2 fans is very helpful. You can put one exhaust and one intake at the same time. And obviously here we have an upper cabinet that is very spacious as well. This one covers the whole length of the pilot and co-pilot seat. So you can see I can put my whole arm, again, covered with the same tissue material, as the rest of the van. And you can put here big jackets, etc. Also, now that we are up here, you can see that there are multiple lights, and one thing that is very important with the camper light is the amount of light that you put. There are multiple lights and there are LEDs on both sides, and you can control them from these panels. So with these panels, you can turn them off and off. If you want only one, you want both sides, or you can turn the lights on the roof and control the intensity. Here, for example, in the side door, there is a water heater with gas. So for example, if you want to take an external shower, you can connect it here and use it to take hot water. And parfait, ça s'ouvre plus. Here we have the trunk of the van. What is very interesting is the amount of space that there is. It allows you to fit bikes underneath, and also there is a little button. If you come here, you will find it. It allows you to turn the lights on. What is also very interesting is how there is a net to put everything. For example, there is this elastic net that you can use it to put your shoes or a helmet. And there is also nets on both sides. At the very end there, you will notice that there is a water output that works to fill the water tank, and also in case you want to connect a hose. Here on both sides of the bed there is a small reading light that you can move around, and it's quite neat. Basically, there is a lot of light options in the van. You can turn the LEDs, this one, the roof lights, etc. The battery of the van is charged with the alternator of the car. You can also plug it from the external outlet that is on the wall, or it uses two solar panels. There is also a curtain that stores behind the driver's seat. But when you want to separate to have privacy, you can just pull it out and it slides and it covers. Sorry. One of my favorite storage places of this van is actually this top drawer. Let me try to open it here. That you can easily access it through while you're sleeping. And the cool part of this is that it's some secret place you can put stuff here inside. Close it. And then there is also, you don't see, but here there is a perfectly place for storing books. The solar panels, shit. Okay, here, stand outside, I'll show you. Point me.